Hey, hi, and hello. I'm Angry Gorilla, and welcome back to the Pokemon MMO server. So, in today's video, I want to look into lures. Lures are a special item that was released last year, and they work the opposite to repels. So, pretty much what they do is they attract foes in the overworld. They are effective up to 250 steps for normal lures and 400 steps for premium lures. With the normal lures, we have a lure, the super lure, and the expert lure. And then same thing with the premium lures. We have the premium lure, the premium super lure, and the premium expert lure. So the normal lures, they can be just bought at any Pokemart that the same level of repel can be bought at. So if you can buy a repel, you can buy a lure. If you can buy a max repel, you can buy an expert lure. So they range in prices. I think it's 600 Poke Yen for the normal lure, 1200 for the super lure, and 2500 for the expert lure. They also increase chances of lure exclusive Pokemon, which pretty well can be the starters. So if we get up, say Bulbasaur here, we can see that's a lure exclusive. If we go to even Alakazam, so that is also a lure exclusive. So trade evolution Pokemon can be found using this method. What I want to do is I want to see how many of these lure exclusive Pokemon can we get for 100 lures. Give it a proper test, because if we get up even just one of the lures, it says a lure which attracts wild Pokemon for 100 steps. So this is the most basic lure you can obtain. Encounter rates increase by 10%. Foes are slightly stronger than normal in the area. You may encounter foes at the same time, and a 5% chance to encounter lure exclusive species. So I want to put that to the test. So the first test for today is I'm going to try and get Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is one of the first Kanto starters available. So to do that, you can go to the Pokemart here in Pewter City, and you can go down here and get a lure for 600 Poke Yen. Okay? And once you've got that lure, you can head out of Pewter City, and you can head all the way down through Route 3 and into Viridian Forest. Once you've gotten into Viridian Forest, you can then use that lure, and just away you go. You'd have many encounters, and we're hoping for that Bulbasaur. So now this won't just happen on your first turn. You might have to buy several lures, and as you can see, we got ourselves a Bulbasaur there. It appeared in a double battle, so that is an option that can happen. It can happen as a single encounter. So, but once you've got that, you can pretty much weaken what you need to do to then catch that Bulbasaur. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 100 lures, see how many Bulbasaurs we can get using that many lures. I'm only going to use the basic lure just to then keep it nice and simple, as well as if you're a new player, you can only use the basic lure from the start of the Kanto region. So here is us catching it. So just like that, you can use a Pokeball, you can use a Great Ball, you can use an Ultra Ball. And here's just another example of a Bulbasaur in a single encounter. So you just get a catching Pokemon out, or something that can then weaken it and do a status, and then away you go. So I think I just use an Ultra Ball here, just to really make sure that we capture it. Don't have to. But now I'm just going to crack on with the 100 lures and see what we can gather up. Okay, so we have now used 100 lures, and this is what we gathered up. I think that's what, 10, 20, 30, 35 Bulbasaurs, 37 all up, because I got 2 female Bulbasaurs in that time. So we had a fair few that had a 31. I think I've got more than that, but I've got a fair few that have 31 IV, which is great. So you get quite a variety. So that's 37 all up for 100 lures. So you're looking at about roughly 1 Bulbasaur for every 3 lures, thereabouts, give or take. So Bulbasaur is a good Pokemon because if we get up even just the PvP, we can see that Bulbasaur obviously evolves into Venusaur, which is a good never use Pokemon for PvP. So it's now my choice now if I want to sell these off, if I want to train up some of the better ones, or even just start breeding and get myself a decent Venusaur. So hopefully that's a nice little guide for you to get yourselves a Bulbasaur if you didn't pick it as your starter. So nice and handy. It's very simple here in Pewter City, off to Viridian Forest, and away you go with a few lures. So if you like that, leave it a like, comment down below what you thought of the episode. And if you want to keep up to date with, I'm going to be posting more lure, how to get lure exclusive Pokemon, then subscribe. So like always, look after yourself, keep cool, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.